my goals for 2026, and did I keep my goals from 2025? I hear a lot of people saying, I don't make goals because I don't keep them. So did I keep them? So every year I have a book that I use. Last year, the book I used was the 12-week year. This year, I read the book Atomic Habits. I read it back in the fall, and it's a really good book. So I'm going to summarize it here. All right, so here is basic summary of Atomic Habits. Get 1% better every day. If anyone watches Sean Cale from Think Media, they suggest improving your videos 1% every day. Get better every year. And they basically talk about using systems instead of like forming a habit. Make your goal the habit instead of the actual goal. So, craving, make it attractive. Make it something you want to do. Response, make it easy. Repetition, not perfection. Basically, if let's say that bad habit causes you to stumble, get that bad habit out of your house. Whether for you that's eating sweets, drinking, whatever. Reward, make it satisfying, immediate satisfaction, and personal loyalty habit tracker. They talk about just making habits, and your goal is to get yourself in the habit more than it is doing it. So they even talk about going extreme. Like if one of your goals is to work out and you hate working out, make it a habit to work out 1 minute a day. I mean, I know that's extreme. That's what they say in the book. If you really, really hate it, your goal is just to get in a habit, and then you can increase it. And let's say you're like 1 minute a day. You could do 20 minutes a day, work out. And then when you're in the habit, then you increase it. I'm going to show you the video that I made last year and what my goals were and if I made them. Like a lot of people, I'm doing a fitness goal. I usually do this every year just because you normally eat and crappy and get busy and don't work out, in between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and it's a good way to reset. That was actually my video from last year, looking at the video from the year before. So basically 2 years ago. So that's me last year looking at my video from the year before, and I set a fitness goal 2 years ago. Did I lose the weight? I think you can see it in my face when you look at that video last year and you look at my face now. Yes, I did. How much? I lost 30 pounds and I've kept it off, so that is great. Okay, so 2 years ago, I made it a goal to lose weight. By the end of 2025, I had lost 30 pounds. So, all right, here's the next video. What is my goal? First of all, to maintain the weight, but second, I want to grow more muscle, and I want to have muscle definition that you can see. Okay, so did I keep that goal? The answer is sort of. So I could kind of sort it a little bit. Start when I am flexing and doing weights, I could a little bit see my biceps, but I didn't get as much as I wanted. And I think part of that reason is because life gets busy. I do get on track, but even if you get off track, so my goal is going to continue to gain muscle and keep the weight off, and just you could reset at any time. So it's the new year and I'm resetting now because I always eat crappy during Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think I gained 6 pounds over that month. It was pretty bad. I'm resetting today. So life will get busy and you can always reset. 2 years ago when I decided I was going to lose 30 pounds, and I did, I got really, really radical about it. And I showed on the internet some of the techniques I used. And I got a lot of flack for using these techniques. But if you want results, sometimes you got to be radical. I got a lot of internet comments, a lot.
calories down the drain that I will not be eating or drinking.
First of all, my defense, because everybody's like, I can't believe you're wasting all that food. First of all, every single food there was nothing but sugar. No nutritional value whatsoever. It was nothing but sugar. So it's not like I was throwing away perfectly good vegetables or meat. I was literally throwing away sugar. And another thing people said to me was, why would you buy all that food if you're just going to throw it away? I didn't buy it. It was brought in by company who, when they left it all here. And I was serious about wanting to lose that weight. And you got to do what you got to do. You got to be radical. I'm a Christian, so I believe in the Bible, and I know a lot of my viewers are, but there is a scripture that says, if you're cut it off if it causes you to stumble. That's what I did.
You think when you start losing weight, you just keep going and it just keeps going down, 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 your weight, that is. But life isn't like that. It was more like this. I'm not perfect. So I gained a little, lost a little, and ended up joining Weight Watchers, which is actually exactly the accountability I needed. But I'll get into that in this video.
After Christmas, 2 years ago, I just threw it all away. This year we didn't have that same company that brings all that food, but sometimes I give myself a limit. I go, okay, for 2 days after Christmas or something, I'm going to enjoy the crappy food, and then I'm getting on track and everything. So when I have time, like I'm off right now, I'm really good about working out, but then when life gets busy, it stops. So my goal is to try to continue working out even when life is busy, even if I can only do 20 minutes a day, still do something most days of the week. So remember I said that you can restart at any time? Of course, spring is always busy for me. This past spring, I graduated with a master's degree, go me. My son graduated high school, and that as a special education teacher, spring is IEP season, so work gets busy as well. Teachers, we have twice a year reset. We have the first of the year, and we have summer is always a reset. So this is me making goals in the summer. And I went live with Holden from Classroom Camp, and we were both talking about our goals and our summer plans. In summer, because spring is always a busy time of year, so I get off track on working out. Same, I haven't worked out in like 2 or 3 months. And same, like when I make that goal in January, it's because we just had the holidays. You get off track, you don't have time to eat right. You have all the holiday food. And now you got teacher appreciation. There's so many events at the school. It seems like every single day there's like treats in the teacher's lounge. They're so tempting. It's like, okay, today's the day I'm getting back on track. And then you go to school and they're like, crumble cookies are in the teacher's lounge. Oh, I'm not resisting crumble cookies. So it's like summer is okay, reset. Plus, finally, I have time to work out again. Okay, so as you see, I got back on it. In summer, you actually have time. For Christmas last year, I got a 1-month membership to a yoga studio. So I ended up doing that in the summer when I had more time. And then I was highly motivated because I knew I only had the membership for a month, and I was trying to go every day. I got monetized this year, and my goal moving forward is to continue to grow and grow even more on YouTube. I'd like to have another big breakout video in 2025 because my one video basically monetizes my whole channel. If I look at my watch time, I have 4,500 hours of watch time, and 3,500 of them was that one video. So it has to be within a year if you don't know. So I'm just afraid when we get to the year mark and the hours from that video drop off, if I don't have another breakout video, I could get demonetized. In November of 2024, I finally got monetized after being on YouTube for 7 years. Now, I didn't always take it seriously that whole 7 years, just so you know that. But and then in 2025, you need $100 to get a check from YouTube. I got one check. Okay, so I'm not making a lot of money from this. This is more like a hobby. This one right here has 75. It's almost at 76,000 views, and that gave me the 4,000 hours and gave me a whole bunch of new subscribers and monetized my channel. Just to let you know, none of my other videos even come close to that one. None at all. So let me clear something up. I say in there, I'm worried when I get to the 1 year mark, because that video is now 1.5 years, that I'm no longer going to be monetized. I can tell you that once you go under 4,000 hours for that year, they don't demonetize you. So you only have to get to the 4,000 hours once. If then, you know, after a year goes on, if it drops off, you stay monetized. So I'm going to show you guys from my YouTube Studio app. Is it showing up backwards for you guys? Sorry. 2,106, and I am still monetized. So that's good if you're a small channel, just so you know. All right, so it said, I want another breakout video. Did I get one? The answer to that is sort of. I don't have anything that comes even close to that video. So I don't know if you can even compare. So I didn't get a breakout video like that, but look at this second one here is 2,000. Now I'm gonna go to my live streams. I do a lot of live videos more, and I'm gonna go to popular. Look at these first 2 videos. Actually, the second one was streamed December 30th, technically, so it was 2024, but it reached 2,000 views in 2025, and this one reached 2,000 first. But then this one was only 6 months ago, and it is 2.5K, almost at 2.6K. So I only have 3 videos with over 2,000 views, and one of them was from 6 months ago. So the answer is yes, sort of. Again, not the caliber of the 76,000, but I did have this one. And this one now gets more views as of right now than my 76,000 one. Okay. This was also from the summer. I did not have this goal at the beginning of last year. This is a goal I set in the summer. I have a goal to declutter. We want to finish our basement, which has a lot of clutter in it. So that's not, I hate decluttering. That's not fun, but that's a goal.
But you're so good at it. I've seen your decluttering videos.
Yeah. Like when working out, sometimes I hate it when I'm out of the habit, and then I love it when I get back into it. But decluttering is not fun, but we want to finish our basement. And my husband keeps talking about, like, if we could finish our basement, we could do this. We could have a room for working out. He could have an office. We could have a room where the kids can invite friends over and have TV. I would like it too. My kids are young adults now. Like, maybe if when the time comes when they graduate college and they don't have their first job yet, or they do and they want to save for a house, like, they could live in the basement, either by themselves or if they're married at the time. So I would like to get it done. Maybe I need to go back to Atomic Habits. Actually, let me go back to that book, because they talk about creating habits to get yourself doing things. Like, I want the end result, but I don't want to actually declutter. So maybe what I need to do is set up a habit, like 5 minutes after work. Every day I'm going to declutter. Every weekend I'm going to spend an hour. And actually, that is one thing I'm doing today. As soon as this video is over, I'm going to start working on the basement. It's Atomic Habits. So I need to do something. I need to make it obvious. I need to make it attractive, that second one. So maybe what I was thinking about doing to help make it attractive to me, because like I said, I hate doing it. I don't want to do it, but I want the end result. Maybe put a picture of a finished basement that I keep with me, or I look at every time I go to declutter, but I don't want to. That my basement could look like this if I get it decluttered. Let's see, what else is on this? Response, make it easy. Like, set a goal of an hour a weekend, then it doesn't seem overwhelming. I'm going to try to do more than an hour today, but do a little at a time. And maybe there are some things we want to sell too. So maybe that could be a way to make it a reward. Like, I get some money for selling some of this stuff and decluttering, or think about who could really use it, make someone happy. My daughter is giving away some of her American Girl stuff. Like, think about the person you give it to and make them really happy. So I'm going to try to do some of these techniques from Atomic Habits. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. I think it kind of served as a reminder of why to, make good habits. Declutter. Bye, everyone. See you later. See you next time.